Uh-oh. Hold it. What the hell's my Zoom window? Hang on, folks. Something's not right here. Bear with me, Growl. Where is it? Oh, great. Now it's white. That's not right. There. That's it. Now we got it. Okay. Now we're better off. Anyway, sorry about that. Good evening, everybody. It's Wednesday night here. Wednesday night? What am I talking about? It's Monday. Take two. All right. It's Monday night here at Beyond the Airwaves Leveling Up. And since it is Monday, it's time for Money Mania. That means we're going to have stories we talk about from over the weekend and so forth and so on. Anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Stream. I'm currently joined in line by a couple of my crazy cohorts. First, to my left, we have our resident Joker, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Monday.
Also below, we have our resident Lala Lashana. Hello, Lala.
Hey, yo.
Ayo, don't worry. We'll talk about that in a moment. Anyway, we also have, we've got Futaba, Goatman, and Pancake Man, and Sajo all in the chat room. And Sumi is in the chat room as well. Hey, guys.
Hey, Sumi.
Yep. Kasumi. All right, anyway. We do have to start with some bad news to report. Actually, sad news to report. If you remember Scott Hall, a.k.a. Reza Ramon, I am sad to announce he sadly passed away today. As a result of 3 heart attacks, having to do with a clot that somehow got loose when he was having it was surgery, right, Lala?
Hip surgery.
Yep, he was having hip surgery. Somehow a clot got loose and got into his heart. He actually had 3 heart attacks, and he had,
And he was only 63. Good Lord.
yeah, that
Man, he
yeah,
was
that's
young. He was young enough. Like he was younger than my mother. My mother is older than him.
my mother's 78, so yeah, same here. Let's
But I have to
wheelchairs.
say,
Oh, that.
guys.
Oh, hey, Kyle's in the chat. Hey, Kyle.
Kyle.
Hey, Kyle. Now, for everyone who grew up on mainly WWF/WWE, you guys know me. When Razor Ramon first came into the division, everybody didn't like him. But then when Razor Ramon started to grow on people, you saw like kids with the action figures of him, and when he'll be coming out there with the toothpick, and whenever he got done that hair, he always have his hair down or his hair in a ponytail.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he walks into the ring, and when he does that promo with the toothpick in his mouth, you're like, "Look ahead, Chico." I'm like, "Oh, here we go. Here we go. Somebody's about to get their butts kicked."
Yeah, I love that. I loved how he did that. It's like, hey, yo, my name is Reza Ramon. I love it how he did that. That was
And that will always
that made him stand
that
out.
made
I
him who he
liked it.
was. That made him who he was.
Yeah.
Even in NWO when they firstly got him in NWO after they beat his butt. Hulk Hogan be looking at him like, now are you with us or against us? And when Razor Ramon shook his hand and gave him that NWO shirt, I'm like, oh, it's over now. Like Razor Ramon's in it. Now it's gonna give a heap of trouble.
Look at this. Hey, can we not talk about mothers, please? At least this stream something tragic. Oh, okay. Um, okay.
Not exactly sure what. Oh, never
No,
mind.
we were talking about how Scott passed and both our moms are older.
Oh,
I think that's what she was talking. Sorry, sorry about that, Sumi. We try to be sensitive to people, so. But anyway, but yeah, he was only 63. That's it. And I found out something. A manga, someone who did manga, she passed away at only 40. I think it's 43. I think I'll find out who it was. I'm trying to remember. here it is. Tokyo Mima mega artist Mia Ikumi died.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. Um, she died due to subarachnoid hemorrhage on March 7th. I better find out what that
Oh
is.
no.
I need to find out what that is because I have no idea what that is. Subarachnoid hemorrhage. It sounds like something in the brain, but I just want to be sure. Okay, subarachnoid hemorrhage. Means that there is bleeding in the space that surrounds the brain. Most often occurs when a weak area in a blood vessel, aneurysm, on the surface of the brain bursts and leaks. The blood then builds up around the brain inside the skull, increasing pressure on the brain. Oh, that's awful. Hmm. Yeah, it's rare. It says fewer than 200,000 U.S. cases per year. But still, that's just sad. But anyway, she reviewed with Superdoll Rika-chan in Nakayoshi, which ran from 1998 to 99. She and Reiko Yoshida began Tokyo Mew Mew in the same magazine in August 2000 and ended December 2002. They also published the manga in 7 volumes between February 2001 and April 2003. Let's see. The duo launched the 2 volume Tokyo Mew Mew a la mode manga sequel in March 2003 and concluded in December that year. The Tokyo Mew Mew 2020 return manga ran from December 2019 to February 2020. Studio Pierrot adapted the manga into a 52-episode television anime that aired from spring 2002 to 2003, and 4Kids Entertainment licensed and dubbed the first 26 episodes. Tokyo Mew Mew New, the new anime adaptation by Umeda Company and Rafinica, will begin airing in July 2022. Okay, but still, that's just sad what happened. Because I did hear about this, but it's like, my gosh, that's sad. But unfortunately, this this just goes to show you cherish every moment you've got because you never know. Because you never know what could happen. So it's like, especially I don't like to bring this up, but I'll just bring this up for just a second. All the people in the Ukraine right now, you know, having to deal with all this mess, right?
Mhm.
But I mean, they're finding ways to adapt. I saw this really cute video. Two Ukrainian kids about to enter their first day of school in Italy, and it's like they got like standing ovation, a great reception. So good on them. But you know what? You know, it's sad that both of them have passed. But let's remember all the good they did, right? Like with anybody.
Right.
After all, if it weren't for Scott Hall, there would never be Reza Ramon.
Mm-hmm. He will be missed.
Mm-hmm. He will be missed, and so will her name again, Mia Ikumi. So rest in peace, both of you. Condolences to your families, your friends, and your fans. But you know what? I mean, it's as much depressing as they would both probably say, "Go on with life. Don't grieve for us. Live your life to the best of your own ability." And speaking of which, um, I, you guys know about this, but I'm gonna also tell everybody else. Today I had to go see the endocrinologist. In other words, the diabetes doctor. And after only 3 months, my A1C dropped from 11.7 exactly 3 months ago to 6.3 today.
That is awesome.
And I'm going to tell you the truth here. There were absolutely no dangerous shortcuts, no miracle drugs. I did a lot of the work myself. I had to take insulin shots for the first time ever. But I had to do it because it was my own fault. I blame nobody. And what the doctor, his name is Dr. Burney. I love his name, Dr. Basil Burney. He's fantastic. He was really proud of all the effort I put into it. And he said, if you want to check your blood sugar twice, it's probably a good idea, but it's up to you. I said, I actually feel comfortable checking it twice a day because that way I know how I'm doing, how I'm trending, and so forth. Because and he said there will be some off days. I mean, you can do everything right, but if you get under enough stress, that can mess with the blood sugar. So, because I did have that 1-200, and I remember I didn't need anything extra, but I was under stress, so that really
Mm-hmm.
did help. But he's really proud of what I've done, and now it's up to me to keep it going because, like I said, no miracle drugs, no dangerous shortcuts. I just cut back on so much. And one thing I love, with mom, my mother, you guys know she's been under the weather lately, but me eating out, I've actually been able to be careful because now there's burger places. If you want to order online with the option of no bun, you can. You can take the bun out of it. Oh, just lost Lala.
Yeah.
Okay. But I mean, you now there are places you have options. You could take out the bun, and like there's another place I went to called the Seafood Bistro, not far from my house. They had red beans and rice. You can either take a cup or a bowl. I chose the cup because the bowl would have been way too much. Ah, Lala said her meds are kicking in. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Perfectly
I
fine.
saw that a moment ago.
That's okay, Lala. All right. Dan was quiet with only two people. Oh, well, we try to make it work. So, see, the problem is, um, our AC magician, Janet, she normally would be here, but here's the big problem. We just went through the time change over yesterday. And now she's 2 hours behind us, and she's probably had dinner by now, but it throws everything off for her.
Yep.
And something tells me let me ask what you think. Do you think we should just do away with daylight saving time? Period.
I think so.
Because the problem,
Yeah.
I heard Lulu.
Screaming cat has entered the room. Hi, Lulu. I hope that helps.
Yeah, ain't so quiet now. YES.
I
But
didn't see
yes,
the
once we
there.
hear Lulu, that's all. That's it. All hell's broken up. Kitty.
Oh, she's Lulu just a chatterbox.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I can hear that one coming. Scream, scream.
Screams, yeah, pretty much. Lulu has the nicknames of um I know I'm getting there, Lulu. Hush. Screaming cat, yelling kitty, grumpy cat. Thanks to Ash. Oracle. Let's see. There are a bunch of other nicknames that would come up for Lulu. Some of them she doesn't really like, but she's just too cute.
Yeah. Oh, like the meow.
Pretty much.
But yeah. But anyway, let's see. Let's we've been sad long enough. Let's get on to some good news. Um, let's see. I think what we can start with is there were two sets of award ceremonies over the weekend. One, it was the Annie Awards. If you're not familiar with that, this is basically like the Academy Awards or the Emmy Awards for animation.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and it's like this was their 49th year, and I will tell you right now, the two big winners on the motion picture side was the movie The Mitchells versus the Machines. That movie won 8 awards,
Hello.
but that's not all. The For the television side, the Netflix series Arcane picked up 9.
Yo, that's a
Yep.
good. That's a bit.
In fact, let me go. I know I posted it over Told Tunes because it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal for animation. In fact, let me see.
Right, Sumi? Right? Lily said Joker. Start streaming. Lulu.
Now's
Now, now's the perfect time to scream for food. Free, pretty much.
yeah, that's right. Yeah, I want food. Yeah, I want food. Yeah.
Pretty much.
well,
Like,
well, let's face it. Our four-legged friends always have their way of communicating, saying, "I'm hungry."
pretty much.
yep.
Uh-huh.
All right. So anyway, these are all the winners. For the best feature film, the winner was, of course, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best indie feature went to Lee. I don't know about that one. That sounds interesting. Let's see. Best special production is Namu from Baobab Studios. Best short subject is Bestia. Don't know about that one either. See, now a lot of these I don't really know, but I wouldn't mind. Best sponsor, A Future Begins. Best TV media preschool goes to Ada Twist Scientist. And I love this. I love the name of the episode. 12 Angry Birds.
Angry Birds.
Yep.
Interesting.
12 Angry Men and Angry Birds. That's an interesting combination. Let's see. Best TV media for children is Maya and the Three. Best TV media general audience. The winner, of course, is Arcane. Best student film. I love the title. Night of the Living Dread. Let's see. Best FX TV media went to Arcane. Best FX feature, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best character animation, Arcane. Best character animation in feature film. The winner on that one was Encanto. That's that one. I need to look at that one. That sounds pretty interesting. Let's see. Now this is a good one. Best character animation live action. The winner, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The dragon, of course. Let's see. Best character animation in a video game went to Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Best character design, TV media went to Arcane. Best character design feature, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best direction, TV media, Arcane won that one. Best direction feature film, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best music, TV media, Maya and the Three. Best music, in the movies went to Encanto. Best production design went to Arcane. That's TV media. Best production design feature, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best storyboarding, TV media, Arcane won that one. Best storyboarding feature, Encanto won that one. Best voice acting, TV media went to Arcane. Best voice acting feature film, Mitchells versus Machines. Best writing, TV media went to Arcane. Best writing feature, The Mitchells versus the Machines. Best editorial TV media. This is what I'm happy about. What if the episode that won? What if Ultron won? And finally, best editorial feature was The Mitchells versus the Machines. So, like I said, Mitchells versus the Machines won 8, Arcane won 9. So, what the? She feels a disturbance in the force when you stream. what?
Referring to Lulu, I'm
Oh.
guessing. Slingshot noise is that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
BTA go boom. Ha! No thanks.
Yeah, and then last night was the Critics' Choice Awards. And let me see. I want to see the
Apparently
list.
there was a like an award show that was focused on streamers, people that live stream.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that was a thing.
Yeah, they do have that too. Okay, let's see. That's great and all, but I want to see like the actual list. Uh, there we go. The full winners list. All right. So here we go. So here's what happened. Now this is on the movie side. The winner of the best picture, The Power of the Dog. That's that one, Benedict Cumberbatch. Let's see. Best actor, Will Smith for King Richard. That's got to do with Serena and Venus Williams, actually. So it's not what you think. Let's see. Best Actress goes to Jessica Chastain, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Best Supporting Actor, Troy Kotsur in Coda. Best Supporting Actress was Ariana DeBose in West Side Story. Best Young Actor or Actress was Jude Hill in Belfast. Best Acting Ensemble, Belfast. Best Director, Jane Campion, The Power of the Dog. Best Original Screenplay, Kenneth Branagh for Belfast. Best Adapted Screenplay was Jane Campion for The Power of the Dog. Best Cinematography, Ari Wegner, The Power of the Dog.
I Lulu.
And Lulu. Best Production Design went to Patrice Vermette and Zuzana Sipos for Dune. Best Editing, Sarah Brochard and Michael Kahn for West Side Story. Best Costume Design, Jenny Bevan for Cruella. Best Hair and Makeup, The Eyes of Tammy Faye. Best Visual Effects went to Dune. Best Comedy was Licorice Pizza. Best Animated Feature, The Mitchells vs. the Machines. Best Foreign Language Film, Drive My Car. Seriously. Best Song, No Time to Die from No Time to Die. Best Score was Hans Zimmer for Dune. Then on the TV side, Best Drama Series went to Succession. Best Actor in a Drama Series is Lee Jong Jae from Squid Game. Best Actress in a Drama Series went to Melanie Linsky for Yellow Jackets. Best Supporting Actor in a Drama Series, Kieran Culkin for Succession. Isn't Kieran Macaulay's younger brother?
I
He
think
is.
so.
If that's the case, my goodness. Yep, his brother Macaulay. And yes, Kieran won an award. It's like sweet, awesome. Excuse me. Oh, there's the simp in the chat.
Yeah, that's because they referred Morgana, the name Morgana as for my horse in Red Dead Redemption 2, which is apparently a female horse.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, Best Supporting Actress in a Drama Series went to Sarah Snook for Succession. Best Comedy Series went to Ted Lasso. Best Actor in a Comedy Series, Jason Sudeikis for Ted Lasso. Best Actress in a Comedy Series, Gene Smart for Hacks. Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso. Best Supporting Actress in a Comedy Series, Hannah Waddingham, also from Ted Lasso. Best Limited Series, Mayor of Easttown. Best Movie Made for Television, Oslo. Best Actor in a Limited Series or Movie Made for Television, Michael Keaton. Wow. He won for Dope Sick. Let's see. Best Actress in a Limited Series or Movie Made for Television, Kate Winslet, Mayor of Easttown. Best Supporting Actor in a Limited Series or Movie Made for Television, Murray Bartlett for The White Lotus. Best Supporting Actress in a Limited Series or Movie Made for Television, Jennifer Coolidge, also from The White Lotus. Best Foreign Language Series, Squid Game. Why am I not surprised on that one? Best Animated Series, What If? So it won there too. Best Talk Show, Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. Best Comedy Special, Bo Burnham Inside. And that's it. So What If actually won a couple awards over the weekend. And of course, the Mitchells versus the Machines have really they look like they're going to win the Academy Award. Probably, I think that's about 2 weeks from now, because I think this weekend is the British Film Awards, and next week is the following week is the Academy Awards themselves. So it's good that Disney's not winning everything. Because I still remember when Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse basically dominated every single award that year. So where do I grab some water real quick? It's right here. So my mouth dries out quickly. Mm. Ah. Oh, Kyle said I can't wait for the Obi-Wan Kenobi series. I can't either. I watched the trailer, I posted it, and I am so impressed with how Ewan McGregor looks. It's like he's aged perfectly as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, because let's see, when did the Phantom Menace come out? 1999. My God, that means he's been doing it for like 23 years. So, I mean, it looks really good. And I'm going to give one spoiler. Say hello to the Inquisitors. So I mean, that looks really, really good. And another thing coming up this Wednesday, the Marvel shows that were on Netflix officially joined Disney Plus. In the process, though, that means Disney Plus will be adding parental controls because they recognize that these Marvel shows are not for kids.
Yeah.
Because there's plenty of language, plenty of violence, and plenty of nudity. And of course, well, we'll talk more about this Wednesday. But let's just say a certain council doesn't like the idea. It's like you're tarnishing your family friendly brand. It's like, Disney knows they're not family friendly. Thank you. You just now noticed that? The only move she knows is Screech. Oh, the only move she knows is Screech Powers from Saved by the Bell. But let's see. The other big thing yesterday, of course, was the beginning of March Madness. Let's see if Disney Plus's Kids mode actually worked. This would have happened. Well, that depends because you see, there's never really been a kids mode because until this point there hasn't been anything really R rated yet. But as of Wednesday, that's going to change, which is why they're adding the parental controls, which I don't fault them for. Now, me, if I'm watching on my TV, I don't need it. But if my niece comes along, I would have to put it on for her. Oh, this wouldn't have happened. Well, like I said, on our Disney Plus, we've never had a kids mode. I don't think, right? I don't think there is. I think there's never been a kids mode.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Okay. Now, well, it says the Sim says there is a kids mode. There is zero difference. Well, we'll wait and see what happens Wednesday because remember when stuff like this is coming, there's probably I will not be surprised there are gonna be a few bugs here and there because unfortunately that happens. Like I said, me, I don't have any kids, so I don't have to use that. But if my niece, who's 11, comes over, then yes, I will. Because, excuse me. Yeah, and then of course, Moon Knight's coming 2 weeks after that on March 30th. I'm really looking forward to that one too. That looks really good. But let's see. The other thing that happened, we got March Madness that's starting up soon. All the teams have been selected. For the first time, the women have gone to 68 teams. And there she is.
Where is everybody?
We're here. We're here. Lala had to take off because her meds were kicking in.
She what?
Her meds were kicking in.
Okay.
And
And Sajo ain't here either.
No, Sajo's
He's in the chat.
He's in the chat, but remember he has
Who
he
was
has
that
issues.
wrestler that passed?
Scott Hall, aka Reza Ramon.
Yeah. And he got injured in a match?
No, what happened was he was having hip surgery. A clot had got
What?
loose, and he ended up getting 3 heart attacks.
What was that caused the 3 heart attacks? I couldn't talk too fast.
A blood clot. He was having hip surgery, and a blood clot got loose.
Blood clots will get you quicker than anything.
Yeah. And he was on life support for a little while. His family gathered. They took him off. He was okay for probably a couple hours, but then he just went downhill in a hurry.
So, his wrestling buddies were there. Some of his wrestling buddies were there too, from what I read.
Yeah, well, maybe not there physically, but
yeah, someone had said they wanted to wait till the family got there before they
Yeah,
did the final decision.
yeah, which is the right call. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, we were just talking about we were talking about the Annie Awards and the Critics' Choice Awards. That what happened over the weekend.
Oh, did you see Dolly Parton was up for nomination into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
But
She turned it down.
she cordially turned it down because she doesn't believe she's worthy of it because, technically she's not really rock and roll. She's always done
Yeah.
country. But it's inspired her to try to do a rock and roll album. So it's like,
Yeah, yeah. Are
more
you
power
talking
to you.
about Run Rose Run? Are you talking about Run Rose Run?
I think so. Maybe. I don't know. Excuse me.
Yeah. Now let me explain. The author James Patterson wrote co wrote a book called Run Rose Run with Dolly Parton as a co-author,
Mm-hmm.
and she released an album called Run Rose Run, and each one of the songs on that album is based off of a different character in the book.
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
We've been able to hear you fine.
Yeah, we hear you fine, Jan.
Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, but I thought that was kind of neat the way they did that.
Oh yeah. It's like I remember a question of the day from my Echo show. It had something to do
Thank you. I haven't done my question of the day yet.
yeah. Let's see. Well, I remember a question of the day in the Echo show said something about a uh a book that had to do with having a recipe represent each member of the family in each chapter. Can't
What was the book? Do you remember?
No, I don't. Can't remember. That's pretty cool though. But anyway, yeah, we were just talking about getting into March Madness as the basketball tournament. And guess what, Janet? Your Arizona
What?
Wildcats are a #1 seed.
Woot! I'm not into college basketball. I'm not into basketball, and I'm definitely not into college basketball. But I do like it when our Arizona teams do good.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I'm a more Sun Devil than Wildcat.
That's fine.
Wildcats are University of Arizona down in Tucson.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, they got a #1 seed. The overall #1 seed is Gonzaga from the state of Washington for the second year in a row. But let's see. Of course, Auburn had lost very early in the SEC tournament, and that actually got them down to a #2 seed. But this was the shocker for me. Alabama made it in as a 6
Oh, hey.
because, to be honest, Alabama you usually would not associate with basketball. You associate them with football.
Football.
But let's see how well they do. I mean, if they get far enough.
Good night, Lala. Good night. Lala says going to bed. Night,
Yeah.
night.
Yeah. We're going to bed. Don't go gentle to that.
Wow.
Good night.
Yeah. I hope I sleep better tonight than what I did last night.
Yeah. But yeah, let's see what else. On the women's side, the overall #1 seed is South Carolina.
Nice.
And I was about to say this for the first time, the women now have 68 teams as much as the men does. So basically, what that means is you're going to have a couple games. You're going to have a couple of games. Okay, it looks like Kyle's heading out for the night. He's out. Oh. All right, sleep well, Kyle.
Take care, Kyle.
Bye, Kyle.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even say hello to Kyle.
It's all right, Janet. Don't worry about it. But yeah, what's going on is for the last, I think, 7 or 8 years, the men's tournament has had like 68 teams. Now the women will have 68 teams, which means there'll be 2 in-game games. So whoever wins those 2 actually gets into the 64.
Nice. I'm glad you're making sense out of it, because I sure as hell can.
Don't worry. I love March Madness. My favorite part? Buzzer beaters, because God, Mike, you remember that one Northern Iowa had done about 5 years ago? 6 years
think
ago, actually.
so.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember. That's right. That was the week when I lost my dog, and then I saw that, and it gave me like, thank you, I needed that.
Okay, Mike, I asked uh, Karen, um, Shirley this, so I'll ask you the same question. If you did dumpster diving and you came across perfectly good food, the date on it's still good, it's not unopened, would you take it?
No, I wouldn't because I don't think dumpster diving is actually legal.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've Ash and I have come across someone go dumpster diving in our own dumpster about a couple weeks back,
Oh wow.
and that's twice that I've seen him.
Hmm.
Next time I see him again, I'm gonna go say, "Hey, knock it off."
Yeah. Well, let's see. It's probably illegal in your state. It's probably illegal in my state. It may not be illegal everywhere per se, but it can be a little unseemly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, this guy. I mean, one of what Janice was saying. This guy's been able to find like not just fresh food, but some like Apple products.
Oh yeah, iPhones,
Hmm.
iPads.
That's kind of unusual because like, wouldn't they be tracking that kind of inventory?
Normally,
That
if the
sounds
inventory doesn't
strange.
sell, they send it back to the company.
Yeah, I guess it depends on how old it is too.
Yeah. You know that iPad Mini 4 you gave me?
Yeah.
It's came out 7 years ago.
Ah.
Hey, I'm still getting use out of it.
Yeah.
I just got to keep it plugged in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. In the meantime, of course, we will have our new refrigerator installed Wednesday.
Are you going to be home when it's delivered?
Probably not, but my sister-in-law will be.
Okay.
So it's gonna be all good.
I, I
And
hope it fits the hole and doesn't stick out too much.
it, according to what they got, it should fit just fine.
Oh, did they come out and measure before you ordered it?
Well, actually, they didn't have to because the measurements of the refrigerator were actually on a sticker inside the fridge.
Oh, good.
So that helped a
Then it shouldn't be
lot.
a problem. Then it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, that helped a lot. So, but yeah,
Oh, Randy Rainbow posted a new parody song.
that's cool.
And instead of picking on Trump, he's picking on the angry Karens.
Oh, excuse me. But yeah, we had. I mean, there was a lot of good news and bad news over the weekend.
Oh, I don't know if I told you this or not, but there was a bard,
Mm-hmm.
a female, a lady bard,
Uh
the
huh.
Ren Fair.
Uh huh.
She's gorgeous and she plays a harp
Like an angel.
and not a lute. It's a stringed instrument that doesn't look like a guitar. But
Uh.
she plays songs for weddings, funerals, war, peace. So
Mm-hmm.
you know what I did?
What?
I asked her to play a peace song for the people of the Ukraine.
Mm.
She did a song that made me cry.
Aw.
Don't ask me to tell you the name of it because I can't remember it.
That's okay. You don't have to. You
It
don't
was
have
a
to tell
very, very sad song. But then she bounced back with a real snazzy version of Itsy Bitsy Spider.
me. Nice. Of course, if Frodo heard that, he'd probably be scared to death. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you about that. Just be glad Frodo isn't in Boston. The invasion of the spiders this spring.
Oh. Oh yeah, those new spiders that have already started, like in Georgia and such.
Yeah, they start in Georgia and they're supposed to hit Boston.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, easy.
Georgia flying spiders.
Yeah. But the good news
And
is, they're not exact. Yes, they
They're
have
not
venom.
poisonous. They're just an annoyance.
Yeah, they have a little bit of venom. So, like for those who have an allergic reaction to that venom, that could be dangerous. But otherwise, you know,
For the most part, no.
no. And another thing is they actually help balance, eating,
They
bugs
help
that
what?
they actually can have a little bit of benefit because they're known to eat, you know, insect.
Pesty insects.
Yeah, exactly.
But all animals, most insects are beneficial.
Yeah.
Like believe it or not, you wouldn't think a wasp would be beneficial, but believe it or not, they spread pollen
Just like bees.
just like bees. You would have freaked if you'd have seen a tarantula hawk,
Yeah,
surely.
I would have.
A tarantula hawk, when I was walking home from what used to be um, LA Fitness, the gym where Sporta is now,
Yeah.
I walked and they had these flowering bushes on the side of the sidewalk. And I looked at it and I saw this big old wasp, and I'm sitting there trying to identify what kind of wasp it was. So I came home and I started looking up on Google Photos, and I put in a description of it, and it came back tarantula hawk.
Wow.
Oh, you know what I was watching on A Thousand Ways to Die?
What?
These two guys, they were dorks, and they were avid Ozzy Osbourne fans. And they were believing the urban myth that Ozzy Osbourne fans would do something drastic to prove their loyalty to Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh, okay.
And one of the things they did was snort fire ants.
Ugh.
Oh,
Snort
Motley
fire.
Crue, yeah. I
Ew.
heard
Pardon?
about that.
What'd you say, Mike?
Motley Crue, yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, this was
Was
no,
it
this
Black
was Ozzy
Sabbath?
Osbourne.
Um,
Ozzy Osbourne.
okay.
Hold on, I lost something.
No, what I'm saying that this was during the time that Motley Crue would hang out with Ozzy.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Gotcha now.
Yeah, I think I remember reading something on that.
Okay. Wow, Janet, nice view of your desk.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love the shirt of the great state of Arizona.
Yeah, my Cocapelli shirt. But
Oh, speaking of Cocapellis, I still have those two hanging on my wall.
yeah, those are what you got at the swap meet before the swap meet went bye-bye.
Yeah.
And I remember that chicken cookie jar that's on the top of the fridge.
Yep. Still there.
And you shipped that thing from here.
Yep. And I had gotten home that night, and the jar had already gotten there that day.
What'd your mom say when you walked in?
She said, "Did you send this to me?" I said, "Yeah, that's the cookie jar."
And does she still like chickens?
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm really tired tonight.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you did the show despite what few of us we are.
Well, I'm just glad, I'm glad you were able to come.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Even
'cause
it is
we explained about the situation, so it's perfectly
yeah.
fine.
And like I said, there's no. It just depends on when dinner is.
Yeah. Oh, it's Futaba. Notice me, please. Okay, we noticed
Hi,
you.
Futaba.
Or
Sorry, I have a
Abba
chip
Abba
on my
Tu-
side very often.
Oh, Abba Tuf. Oh, she reversed her name.
Futaba. Hey, Futaba, how you doing?
Hey, wait a minute. That's not right because there's an extra B in there. It should be Abatoof. See, it says
Oh, here you go.
Abatoof.
Is this too dark?
Nope, Looks fun to me.
Okay. But no, I've had a lot of police shootings around here.
Oh, we had a lot of car accidents around here.
Karen's faking it. Oh, Anna Kasparian. He's on Indisputably Young Turks.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I will tell you something. Jack was switching back and forth between the neighborhood and America's Got Talent Extreme Edition. And this father-daughter team, you know what they called themselves?
What?
Nervous Knox.
Okay.
It was KNOX.
Okay.
And their extreme stunt was they climbed up this pole 80 feet up in the air.
Uh-huh.
And there's this little tiny platform with foot ropes on it. And that pole, they got it swaying like this. And it was very, very tricky and very, very scary.
Let's see. Oh, what's
They
this?
traded sides.
Let's see. いや、みんな、ジョカにこれはもう、いたかえろ、近い姫たちが、私たちのまで遊ぶのは私の誕生日だ。
What does that mean in English?
Let's see. Sumi said, "Oh, sorry, I was talking in the voice message thing."
But anyway,
I got an idea. I'll copy that.
Shirley.
Uh-huh.
Let me finish telling my story.
Yeah, go
So
ahead.
the daughter was on this side, the dad was on this side. They very, very carefully traded sides. All the time their poles were swaying like this. Then you know what they did for a finale?
What?
The father inverted himself upside down, slid down that 80-foot pole, like shoom, stopped that far from the padding on the bottom, turned himself right side up.
Ooh.
Because it scared the hell out of Simon. Simon Cowell's one of the judges.
Mhm.
Okay, now you could copy it.
Okay. Unfortunately, it's not letting me translate it right here.
Yeah, that's kind of hard to translate that type of thing.
Is it kanji?
Yeah, I'm not joking.
Maybe Romanji, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad I made it too, guys.
Yeah. By the way, Sumi, did I pronounce most of that right? Because thankfully I know a little bit of Japanese watching some of the anime on Anime All Day, and of course, Iron Chef.
Oh, let me show you guys something.
Okay.
Remember I told you there was a guy that goes by the name of Tree Man?
Yeah.
His name is Oakley, by the way.
Oh.
But this is him. They did a coloring book. And you know how I'm used to working straight lines?
Yeah.
Most of the pictures are not straight lines.
Not surprising.
Look at that, though. And it was free, so I made 2 copies of it.
It said
But
I'm gonna this already, but next time you play Among Us is when my birthday is. Oh, that's great. Yes,
All
you
right.
did, Mostly. Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, speaking of we'll have, let's see. Our usual, except for Frodo's, about what? 5, 6 people?
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Hey, hey, is this Futabu or Sumi talking?
Sumi.
Sumi's birthday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Hey, Sumi, we won't guess you the sus if you're the sus in the game. Me too. Right, guys?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
That's good to me.
I'm glad I made it too.
Yeah.
Ugh. Girl, you're a Karen. That's a Randy Rainbow song parody. He's funny as hell. He made fun of Trump in a lot of his songs. And it says,
Did you just call me Futabu? No, I thought we called you
no,
Futaba.
I said Futabu. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry I goofed up your name, Futaba.
Let's see. Now here's some words I do know out of Japanese. Konnichiwa.
Hello.
Yeah. And then of course I learned these two. I learned these two words from Heroes thanks to what was it? Hiro Nakamura. Yatta was one.
I did it.
And baka, which means stupid.
Baka, stupid or idiot.
Yep.
I learned what a baka was watching Crusher Joe. Oh, you know what yado means?
No.
Bastard.
Ooh. So I can call a guy you Yado.
Yeah. Or a baka yado.
Yeah. Baka Yado, back off. Uh-oh. Loads rocket launcher.
What did I miss?
Oh, it's in the chat. Stickers, loads.
Yeah, me and Futaba are having a little bit of a war.
Okay, here it is. It was Abandoned Exploration Squad. This was posted in September of 2020. They went to an abandoned Apple store and found iPhones, iPads, AirPods, MacBooks, and more. Lots of useless iTunes cards. You want to know why they're useless?
What?
They're unactivated. They're not activated.
Oh, okay.
They found 25, 50, and 100. Sounds like they're getting ready to go to bed.
We're talking about the sushi lord.
Hey, Zumi, what is your favorite sushi? I'm just trying to keep the conversation going.
Oh,
It's
you're
fine. Like I said, me and Futaba are having a bit of a war.
Yeah.
And
It's
what game?
It's a fun war. No, it's like in the chat.
It's a chat. It's just a chat thing. We're just having fun right now.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
Because I think the food tabu she didn't exactly like, and I snickered at that one.
Yeah, go as this. You don't know the
What
hell
in
Futaba
the
put me through.
Oh man, this guy is after a bunch of coconut worms.
Okay.
They're grubs.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
This is an appetizer.
I know.
And stop.
Please.
Okay. I'll just watch the video and shut up.
Yeah. I joined Futaba side.
Traitor!
That's being a traitor in a good sense. If you were a traitor,
We're just having fun over here.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm not. It's all in jest.
That's fine.
Be right back.
Hey, are you talking TRAITOR or TRADER?
TRAITOR.
Okay. I was just trying to make a funny.
That's fine. Futaba the sushi. Long live the queen. And speaking of the queen, according to our British friends across the pond, the queen, of course, Queen Elizabeth is 95. She's not exactly in the best of health, so who knows? Could this be the year that Prince Charles ascends to the throne of the king? Just have to wait and see.
Yeah.
You know what I feel like doing? I feel like, let's see.
I just wonder if these critters taste like coconut when they're cooked.
Zed. Ayo, oi, oi. Oi, 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 oi.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Ayo, oi, oi. Oi, oi, oi. All of a sudden, I feel like saying, go to that T and that song TNT by ACDC. Oi, oi, oi,
TNT.
oi, oi.
TNT.
Hey,
Oh my
If
ear.
there's any
Oops.
how's
ACDC
Ashley?
fans out there, you know what that song is. You were asking, Jan?
How's Ash?
Doing good. She's just chilling out right now.
That's good.
How was Turning Red?
Good movie. Fantastic movie.
How did the girl get the ability to turn into a panda when she gets upset anyway?
It's a family thing. I don't exactly know how that all works, but it's a
Kind of
good
remind
movie.
me like Shades of Halfway, ran my one half.
Yeah, could be in a way. Yeah, it could be in a way. Let's see.
You know, because in Ranma one half, instead of emotions, that got Ranma to change, it was water.
Uh-huh.
Cold water changed him into a girl, and hot water brought him back.
Yeah. Well, there's only a couple minutes left. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun here. So,
How do I sound to you guys right now?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes, I'm starting to use the voice change just a little bit. Have a little fun here. Let's see, I won't be listening with headphones for long. I'll be listening through hearing aids. Won't be too bad.
Oh, can you do an evil laugh, please?
One evil laugh coming up.
Eileen.
there we go. Back to the host again.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna love doing this. Now, the only catch is I can't hear it until after it's over. So, when I look back at the video, but it's sure nice. The only thing I wish this thing had was the ability to make my own sound effects, because that would make this a lot more fun. But I can understand, why they can't quite do it. I'd love to be able to, but I can't right now. Maybe one day in the future that might be possible. All right. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I think we can call it the end for tonight anyway. Right?
Well, I'm glad I made it at least part of the time.
Yeah. Hey, we're glad you made it, and we understand the situation. If you have to be late or you can't come in at all, it's okay. All right.
All right.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you must be here. The world will end if you're not here. I'm just kidding.
I know you are. Oh, I'm going to try to send you guys something
Okay.
in Messenger. See if I could send it.
Okay. Well, anyway, here's the schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, of course, is Tune In Tuesday. We have Warzone Wednesday, and believe me, there's there's a couple stories already on there. We have now. This is different for Thursday. It's St. Patrick's Day, so we're gonna have some St. Patty's fun. In fact, I've got an idea. Instead of trivia night, let's turn it into St. Patrick's Day. You know what? 2 nights of Doodler. A St. Patrick's Day Doodler.
That works.
Yeah, have some fun, make some themes out of it. After all, that's the fun part of the
Oh.
customization.
Hold on, Jan. We're finished.
Okay, go ahead, Janet.
I don't know if you could see this or not, Shirley, but this guy was in Target. And I saw his T-shirt and thought of you. Can you see that?
No, what's it say?
Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Here, let's see if I get
Don't worry about it, Janet. It's fine.
there.
There's no way I can see it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Okay, then I'll do it this way.
Janet, don't worry about it.
Old.
No, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
Not going to show it.
Okay. Well, anyway, we're gonna make it a 2-night jeweler thing. Thursday will be St. Patrick's Day. Friday, classic rock.
Yo, that works.
Yeah. So we're gonna have plenty. We're gonna double up on the doodler this week. But
That
there'll
works.
be a lot of green on Thursday for St. Patty's Day.
You-
All right. So, with that in mind, I'm going to play the ending for us. So I'll hang up for 10 seconds. All right. Anyway, that is all for tonight. So, just gonna say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everybody have a great night. Sleep well. Stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow for Tune In Tuesday. Night, everybody.